So the deal is that I'm monitoring my heart rate and I keep it below a certain threshold, my aerobic threshold to anaerobic threshold, which is around 135 or so. And anyway, so the game is I run, and I can keep running as long as my heart rate is around 135 or lower. And once it goes above that, like right now is 140, so I'd stop, walk, till it gets back down to about 125 or so, and then I start running again. 120, actually it's 118. Talk too long, so that's how it works. And typically, early on my runs, I can run pretty much continuously. But then towards the last part of my run, so maybe the first 2K is mostly light running like this. It's really slow. I'm definitely gonna run faster. I might even be running too fast right now. But anyway, then I go into more of a run and walk. And the goal is to eventually be able to run continuously with my heart rate lower, 132. And you know, so I can just kind of run indefinitely at this low heart rate, building my endurance. I'm trying to build up my endurance, not my speed. So just ignore the speed, work on the heart rate and the duration. So I'm going to run like maybe 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how I feel. The great thing about COVID is when I'm running, I gotta watch for people on sidewalks and get on there. Try to get out of the way of the cars and the people. In my neighborhood, I'm typically running on in the street against the traffic on my side, kind of up next to the parked cars. I find that to be the best spot. Just generally, I don't have to go back and forth on sidewalks and that kind of stuff. I'm running the same route most days. I have this street route that I run, so I'm pretty familiar with where all the parts are that I might trip or get hung up or run into people. Anyway, finished the first 2K, walking a little bit because I was running a little too fast. So I was around 8.5 minutes for my first K, 9 minutes for my second K. Typically I'm around 9.5 minutes for those first two, so I think because I'm filming I'm a little bit more excited, so I'm running too fast. But anyway, you know, now I'm going to be into walk run probably for another 2K. I feel pretty good, so I'll probably go 5K, about 45 minutes. Challenging part, a lot of walking towards the end here. Yeah, just the heart rate won't stay below 135. Run a little bit, a lot of uphill too. This park area here is a little flat, so I usually come in here to add more distance if I want to. Do some loops around here. There's not too many people, but yeah, it's a lot more walking at this point after about 30 minutes of running. Mostly then it gets down to 50-50 walking or running, but it's slowly, my endurance is slowly building. So eventually I think I'll get to a point where, you know, I won't have to walk anymore, which would be really nice because I feel like I could run fine, but I would just be going above this heart rate threshold that I have set for myself. All right, let's finish it up. And I got one last thing to show you at the end about my goal. That's about it. Looks like 45 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna call that good. So the this week I got a run in on Monday. I did a stationary bike on Tuesday. I was feeling kind of sore, my left calf, so I took 2 days off, Wednesday, Thursday, to try to get that back to normal. And then I did a trail run on Friday. Calf was tightening up again, but I did a big, long stationary bike ride, like almost 2 hours yesterday, and then 45-minute run today. Been rolling my calf, my left calf. Still feels a little bit sore, but I'm just gonna kind of just baby it, but I'm not gonna slow down too much on my training. Just trying to do maybe not as much trail running, because it seems like the trail running, when I go up and down hills, is where I'm getting this tightness on my left calf. So just trying to work back into it. But I wanted to show you my the mountain. This is at the top of the hill of my house. Let me stop my training session here. Okay, cool. So this is the hill on top of my house, and let's see, I don't know, can't really see. Well, I'll just go and say there's a light post there, and behind that light post is the mountain. That is Sugarloaf Mountain. That's what I'm going to try to get to the top of. Hopefully it'll come out in this video, but it's the highest peak. It's pretty far away. Like I said, that's I'm really right next to my house. My house is just the bottom of this hill, 100 yards away. That is to the top and back. That's probably going to be 4 miles up, 4 miles down, and that's what I'm shooting for. We'll see how many weeks of training it takes me before I feel like I'm strong enough to make it up there, but I'm hoping to do that in maybe 8 weeks, 6 weeks if I'm really feeling great. I mean, I feel strong right now. I just need to get my endurance up so I can do 8 miles, I think, on trail. So that's the goal. I'm going to keep training every week, doing a running and biking, alternating between them, and just trying to build up my time and my distance and my strength. And I'll keep you posted. Okay.